Welcome to Mr. Foy's Easel. In this program, we're going to do another matching exercise. I've got critters here, pairs of critters actually, dog and cat, frog and goose, rooster and pig, bear and duck, fox and rabbit, lion and alligator. For each of these pairs, I'm going to draw a card which has written on it a kind of activity. So here we go. We'll start with a dog and cat. I'll put this card down and pick up my 3x5 cards. So I'll pick a card out here and we'll see what the dog and cat are up to start the program. Jogging. All right. I've seen dogs and cats running, but running and jogging are not actually the same thing, are they? No, let's keep in mind now that in cartooning we take animals and have them doing things that humans do. And I suppose might as well include jogging. Now you can tell already that the dog is not really up to this exercise. Either that or he's been at it too long. But he's noticed the motion lines, and dogs don't sweat like humans do, but in cartoons they do. And let's see if his friend, the cat, is holding up. Oh, about the same, I guess. I'll remind you once again about what cartoonists call motion lines. That indicates they're moving, maybe not as sprightly as when they started out on this jog, but anyway, there's the cat and dog out for their exercise. Well, the next couple on my chart are frog and goose. Let's see what activity we have for them. Arguing. Well, I could say that. Now, when people are arguing, whether in cartoons or in real life, they sometimes get to shouting. Now, we don't have to have words for this. These, I don't know if you call them motion lines, but oftentimes in cartoons, when somebody's yelling, well, you have these little lines that indicate that. So there's a goose, and here's his pal, I guess, or acquaintance, let's put it that way. The goose has got his feathers, or his fingers, doubled up like he's ready to turn this oral argument into a physical confrontation. And same for Mr. Frog. I hate to do this pun, but this frog is hopping mad. So there they are. We could add words, but that's not necessary. It's probably just a, shall we say, a friendly spat. Frog and a goose having words, to say the least. Well, the next pair is sort of down on the farm. A rooster and a pig. Let's see. Oh, they're at lunch. That's rooster and a pig at lunch. All right. Since they're at lunch, let's put them at a lunch counter. That's the top of the counter. And the rooster is on this side. He's already finished his burger and is working on his milkshake here, or soda. Sometimes in cartoons, when somebody's character is drinking something kind of carbonated, well, it'll show little bubbles there. And they may have him saying slurp. And the pig, well, he has had a second helping. And it's something like chili or something. And he's got down to the bottom of his dinner bowl, and he's really chomping. He's really being piggish. There I go again. It's time for a break. And after that, we'll come back and finish up our pairs of critters.
Home security is now available through Conway Corp. It's an advanced solution backed by people you know and trust. Customize your system with motion detectors, sensors, light controls, and more, all managed from your wireless touchscreen or mobile phone. It's an easy way to protect the things that matter and the ones who matter most. It's safety for you, powered by Conway Corp.
Okay, we're back, and let's see what we have on the schedule. A bear and a duck. We've got 3 cards left, and well, they're loafing. I don't know if you call that an activity or not, but anyway, let's think of a bear and a duck. Loafing, just kind of hanging out and not asleep, but just taking it easy. I'm going to put the bear leaning against a tree, and he's got his arms. He has a right to bear arms, doesn't he? Leaning against a tree and just, as I said, just loafing. Maybe a spring day, a little touch of spring fever perhaps. Or maybe it's right before hibernation and he's just rehearsing. Well, anyway, I've said this many times, but you know, in doing cartoon critters, we make them behave like human beings, even to the extent of putting their arms or their forelegs behind them when they're relaxing and crossing one leg over the other. So he's taking it easy, and well, his pal is pretty much doing the same thing. The duck has feet kind of like this, you see, and I'm going to have him just sprawled out on a little hilly, grassy hill, not far from his buddy. Just like the bear, he's kind of taking it easy. He's leaning against a stump. And they're both out in the, not a care in the world, out in the open air. or maybe it's a sunny spring day. So a bear and a duck enjoying life out in the wild. Okay, the next to last pair on our list is a fox and a rabbit. It's kind of like the dog and the cat. You wouldn't think they would be buddies, but we'll see what they're doing. Got 2 cars left, and they're dancing. Okay, a fox and a rabbit doing the dancing. I won't comment on the foxtrot any more than to say this is not it. They're not dancing together. They're doing sort of a tap dance or something like that. In the old days of entertainment, many years ago, a lot of times entertainers who were really good dancers would appear on stage, and they'd hold up a top hat, as they went across the stage. And so here's the fox, and over here's Mr. Rabbit, or will be in a minute. So, temporary at least, they're not predator and prey, but entertainers living it up. Well, we're back, and we've got the last couple of critters, the lion and alligator boxing. I can understand lions and alligators maybe getting into it over in the jungle, but maybe without the gloves. All right, here's the lion, or this is the main part right here. And when people or critters are boxing, even if they happen to be friends, well, they're determined to lay it on to the other guy. So, thus the expression on the lion's face. And in your boxing, you have to think about footwork as well as punching the other guy or trying to. Well, the alligator, from his expression, he's not any more of a friendly rival or sparring partner than the lion is. It looks like his footwork is not quite as lively, but anyway. I suppose you could jazz this up a little bit by giving him an expression like that. I mean, they're both growling at each other and getting ready to wind up this bout. Well, our time is up. So there you have a whole array of critters paired up doing different things, from loafing to boxing. Remember, you can contact Mr. Easel at conwaycorp.com.